Hello, this is Jeff Downs. I am your professor for this class, and we're doing the syllabus review. This is for Math 126 Pre-Calculus 1, Section 8001, which is the open enrollment section, which it means we have flexibility. You can come in as late as the 9th week and work on the material and get it done. So I'm going to talk about that in here. Again, my name is Jeffrey S. Downs, PhD. Email address. So there, jeffrey.downs@wnc.edu. My office is in the Cedar Building, room 303. My phone number is there. My office hours are listed Monday, Wednesday, 9:30 to 11 in my office and online, and then Tuesday it's just online from 10 to noon. Prerequisites, successful. Now, by the way, I'm going to read you some boilerplate stuff that comes from the college website. So, anyway, here we go. Prerequisite success in intermediate algebra, algebra 2, math 96, or similar course is recommended as preparation for this course. Students should meet with a counselor to determine readiness based on placement or equivalent exam, high school coursework, or other factors. Course description. This course is the first semester of a pre-calculus sequence. Topics include the study of functions, their properties, and their graphs, including linear, quadratic, polynomial, rational, exponential, and logarithmic functions and their applications. Course objectives. The successful student will be able to construct detailed graphs with functions. By the way, this WNC SLO, it's Western Nevada College Student Learning Outcomes. That's number 6. This relates to 3 and 6, and 1, 3, 3, and 3 and 6. So I just, again, copied and pasted, so it's there. So you, because we're supposed to have this information updated on our syllabi. So here you go. Construct detailed graphs of functions. Analyze the function's behavior. Compose and decompose functions. Find inverse functions. Solve systems of equations and inequalities. Analyze models and applications. Topics that we're going to cover are linear functions, quadratic functions, polynomial functions, rational functions, radical functions, absolute value functions, exponential functions, logarithmic functions, which are really fun, systems of linear and nonlinear equations. It doesn't say functions there. That's interesting. Applications and models. Okay, transferability within Nevada. This course is designed to apply toward a WNC degree and or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. Textbook. The primary text for this course is Pre-Calculus by J. Abramson, by Lumen Pre-Calculus OHM, that's Online Homework Management. Digital access, ISBN numbers listed there, so I'll keep it a little vague. They have it in the bookstore. That's one place you can get it, and I'll leave it at that. So here's the note. The online textbook on Lumen Learning will be used. You do not need to purchase a hard copy of the book. In fact, I don't know that you can. It's a PDF that you could print out. You will need, I think you can print out, you'll need to purchase the activation code for Lumen OHM. If you have not yet purchased this, you can click the trial option when accessing a Lumen assignment. The Lumen assignments are accessible through links to them here on Canvas. You should not need to go to Lumen website directly to access the assignments, meaning everything is embedded in Canvas, so you can do it all through Canvas. Do your homeworks and your quizzes. So I'll get to that breakdown in a second, but you don't have to go to some other location to get it done. So yay for integrating content into Canvas. Okay, student supplies. Students should have access to the textbook and the software, and a scientific or graphing calculator. I prefer to use the TI-84 for this class. However, there are several options available, including free online calculators and calculators in Lumen. So it should say access to the textbook and homework manager. Look at that. Real-time edits. And a scientific graphing calculator. So I like I said, I like the 84. It's a great calculator. Although there's some great tools that are free, like Desmos, that's embedded. And when you do regression analysis in Desmos, I hate to admit it, it's really easy. I almost feel like it's cheating. It's so easy. Okay, the grading scale for Math 126, A, B, C, D, F is pretty standard there. It's just 90 to 100, 80 to 89, 70 to 79, 60 to 69, and below 60 is an F. Quizzes. So the breakdown is quizzes and homework, and there's one quiz per chapter or module. Well, when I say content modules, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's each section has an assignment, and that's 40% of the grade. I think one section has 2 assignments, which is interesting. Maybe 2. I think it's 3, 2, and 3, 3. Anyway, course videos. So please watch all the videos in the course and take notes on them. They are arranged by chapter under module tabs. Now, let me pause there. So if you go into the textbook, there are videos within the lessons that they have written. Now, next part of this, there are instructor created videos. That's what I've made. And you may like or not like my voice, so you don't have to see me, which is a good thing, but you can hear me. And I've made videos, and I'll show you on the tour. If you go into the videos, I've tried to break them into smaller chunks instead of doing like a 45-minute video. I really try to do shorter videos because someone said that students like 30-second to 1-minute videos. Sorry, they're not that short. Like this one's already 6 minutes long, and it's going to be longer. So there are videos available for you to watch that I've made that follow lesson notes I use in my in-person class. So I'm just trying to provide you more resources to help you be successful. So now this is an interesting part of the course, and I really hope that I'm not going to frustrate anybody with this, but it's we're trying to find ways to help students not wait to the last minute to get everything finished for the class. So assignment due dates. Now, being that this is a self-paced course, all assignments are due on the last day of the semester, which is for fall 2024, in case someone watches this at a different time, is December 14th, 2024. So I don't want this like in fall of, I don't know, 2030, if I'm still teaching then someone's going to be, oh, wait a second, you said it was December 14th, and I don't know if that calendar loops back to that date by then, but I don't want someone to be off. So anyway, I digress. I have set due dates throughout the semester to encourage students to continue working at some set pace. Like if you're going to do this as a full semester class, I set these due dates. So boom, boom, boom. And it'll remind you, oh, this is due, this is due. Technically, the due date's the end of the semester. I wanted to make sure I got the date right because I did have one person that, I don't know, she was upset because, oh, I could have, whatever. I'm not going to go into that. So where am I? So that's the due date, but you have your own pace. You're not required to keep the pace that I set. Students can use late passes to access any assignments that have passed, as long as it is not past the end of the semester, end of the course. I can add more late passes if you need them. So please don't get discouraged and stop working because you think you're too far behind. I've had people complete the course in 5 weeks, I think even less. It's hard to do, and you're better off pacing it out over a period of time, but you can get it done quickly. Homework. All homework assignments are on the Lumen website. The homework is completed through the practice activities. You may access the assignments tab under the modules or the course summary below the syllabus here on Canvas, or just go in the module. You can click on it, go into the syllabus, and then there's all these due dates for the class, and that's going to be the assignments. And then you could also do it from the assignments tab. There's just many ways to get to the same place. Quizzes. Each module ends with a quiz. Quizzes can be found in the assignment tab, the modules, or the course summary. So I'm saying the same thing. Sorry to be repeating myself. But grading of coursework. The assignments completed on Lumen OHM are automatically graded by that program, and the final grades recorded by that program are transferred to the Canvas gradebook. The official grade record for the course is Canvas, the gradebook, not the gradebook in Lumen OHM. I really doubt you're going to get into that because we get into it from this. But I weight it differently than they do. I say, again, 60% are quizzes, 40% of the homework. If you feel a problem was misgraded, please let me know so I can review the issue. Again, course pace. As an open enrollment class, it's important to establish and follow a schedule for the class. Some students may choose to complete the course over the entire semester. Others may choose to complete the course in 5 weeks. While the ultimate due date for the class's last day of the semester, due dates will be set for assignments as an encouragement to help students to not get behind. Extra credit, there's no opportunities for extra credit. You can go and redo assignments, so it's like you don't need to do extra credit. Or make up work to adjust for missed assignments to earn improved scores. Ultimately, due dates are at the end of the semester, so missed work can be completed. Again, I'm just restating it so you don't miss it. You'll need to use a laptop, computer, or handheld device with internet access to access the assignments. I don't know how people do this on a phone, but people have done this on a phone. I really recommend a laptop, a desktop. Some people do an iPad or some kind of tablet, but whatever. Okay. Attendance requirement. During the first week of the course, you must complete the syllabus quiz and the OHM tutorial. These are not completed, you risk losing federal financial aid. Complete the syllabus quiz by Wednesday, August 28th. Ethics statement. No cheating of any kind will be tolerated. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. I think I have the discussion board there, but it's not required to use. Please use proper etiquette when making postings in the discussion board and Canvas. Be polite to each other. I will take action if I have to, but I don't expect that to be a problem. Have not had that be a problem yet. Grade appeals can be made to Scott Morrison. The disability statement. Western Nevada College is committed to providing reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. This syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. Students with disabilities, if you are seeking classroom accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you're required to register with the Disability Support Services, DSS. DSS is located in Cedar 209 on the Carson City campus. There's a phone number there. Susan Trist is the director of the program. To receive academic accommodations for this class, please obtain the proper DSS forms and meet with me at the beginning of the semester. And I'm really happy to help any way I can. Statement for syllabi regarding COVID-19 being an online class. A change in format due to COVID or other public health emergencies is unapplicable. This class will comply with WNC and NSHE, that's Nevada System of Higher Education policies, related to any public health concern. Here are dates for the class. I do encourage you to verify with the WNC calendar. Don't just say, well, I saw it in the syllabus. I think they're correct, but I would verify with the WNC calendar. And here's the pace I suggest for the course. And I try to get more detailed because I'm teaching my in-person class with the same material for the first time. So I thought, well, I'll give you that pace so you can see how that goes. And here it is for the semester. Again, you don't have to keep this pace, and I encourage you to be done by Monday of finals week, but you have until the end of the week. And then here's our sections to be covered. And that's it. Okay. Really looking forward to working with you and getting you through this. I don't mean that in a negative way. This is a good class. It's a fun class, lots of good material, and I'm really excited to work with you. So feel free to message me if you get stuck on something, and I will see you online. Thanks.